Hey, you guys, welcome back to my channel, Down the Rabbit Hole News. I am the Rabbit. Look, I hope you guys are recovering from your Halloween festivities if you celebrate. We have to get into some news regarding Liam Payne, as again, things are developing about Liam Payne. What happened hours before his death? What else has been found out through this investigation? There have been multiple sources with direct knowledge of the investigation speaking to various news outlets and whatnot, right? Apparently, one of those details is that police had obtained CCTV footage of Liam Payne, which appears to show him doing multiple drug exchanges between a dealer and a hotel employee. And this was taking place prior to Liam's death. There is still so much surrounding that we have questions about. Now, keep in mind, there was another gentleman with Liam before he died, and other witnesses had said that they had seen this other gentleman with him by the name of Rogelio Norris, right? Or Roger Norris. Norris? I think that's how you say his last name. But this millionaire guy that has been friends with Liam for several years and has connections to One Direction and his music. I find this relationship to be very interesting. I also find it interesting that the witness who was watching Rogelio and Liam, that interaction, allegedly, this Rogelio was upset with Liam that he left him in his room and he stormed out upset, apologizing to this witness about Liam's behavior and drug use. Now, as a recording of this, a source told Page Six, someone very close to Rogelio Norris and Liam, that they felt like Rogelio would isolate Liam Payne. Rogelio would go on behind the scenes to keep Liam Payne clean of drugs, but friends worried that Rogelio was isolating Liam. All of these pictures that are showing up, I kind of wonder who took them, right? Was it a fan? Was it people? Was it somebody watching Liam? Was it somebody taking notice of Liam? And was it more than just a fan? I have so many questions, but maybe one day we'll get to those answers. Now, other things that have been seen in this CCTV footage is that you could see Liam sleeping in the hotel lobby with a bottle of whiskey in his hand. So there are pictures of Liam, laying down on this like couch sofa thing, right? With the laptop. This must have been before he decided to destroy the laptop, as other witnesses have said, right? In CCTV footage, Liam was observed sleeping on the hotel lobby couch with a bottle of whiskey. When you review the photos that people have taken of the lobby, I don't see a bottle of whiskey anywhere in any of these photos. So was this before or after a lot of these photos had been taken? I think we have to start asking these kinds of questions. Now, additional sources have been saying that they never believed that Liam's death was a suicide, all right? So for those that have said, well, he just wanted to end his life, that's not at all. If it was as black and white as that, this investigation would be concluded. There's a reason why Liam's father has not been able to obtain his son's body. It's because there's still an ongoing investigation. So sources are saying that police never believe that Liam's death was a suicide or that it was intentional. They don't believe that. Police do not believe that. We have heard of this partial autopsy, and this was told by sources and not a direct official that would have close knowledge about this autopsy. But apparently multiple, and I say this, multiple sources told ABC News, NBC News, and other sources that there were multiple substances found on his system that day, including pink cocaine, Toonsy, an improvised aluminum pipe to ingest this drug. So this is what is being said, was also found in the hotel room. According to sources, I've seen different things that were shown in those pictures, right? Other people besides Rogelio Norris, and this is the part that I find so interesting, a lot of sources aren't citing Rogelio Norris. I don't know if they're just worried because the guy's like a bazillionaire and he can sue everybody, right? And he can do whatever the hell he wants with money because that's what you can do. You can make things go away. They're quick to mention the two escorts that were seen with Liam and the lack of payment. And, the escorts say, well, we didn't do anything. Allegedly, that's what they're saying. They're also saying that we didn't do any drugs. We were just drinking. So nothing happened. Okay. But they don't really mention Rogelio very often. This is through like other witnesses that have said that they saw Rogelio down there. And if he was down there, I'm sure any CCTV footage of the lobby would have captured that, right? So Payne offered to pay 5,000 US dollars to two female escorts who were allegedly called by the lobby of the hotel Liam was staying at. And this was said to have happened on an app. However, he wound up not paying for these escorts, but it's been said that that's what it is. Now, my question is, did the hotel lobby know that these were escorts? Do they usually pry and things like that? Now, let's talk about these two escorts because their identities have been revealed by a journalist by the name of Mercedes Nisi, an Argentinian journalist. Now, the identities of those two workers, those two escorts, have been found. It's said that they actually did cooperate with law enforcement to give their statements. But the Argentinian journalist Mercedes Nisi revealed that Aldana Serrano and Lucila Godea were the two women that were spotted spending time with Liam before he died on October 16th. Aldana, who is 31, and Lucila, who's 27, said that they met Liam through an escort website, and they told authorities that they drank alcohol with them at the hotel in Buenos Aires before they got into an argument about payment and left the hotel 1 hour before his death. According to them, they left at 4 p.m. from Liam's hotel room. It's been said that these women are not considered suspect because they're fully cooperating with the investigation. The journalist in Argentina actually looked further into the background of both women. One of them is a mother of two, and then the other is a registered cosmetologist. Now, a witness is said to have seen Liam arguing with one of the women in the streets about money just hours before he died. People in the hotel were saying that he appeared to be upset, a little wild. People heard Liam say, "I will give you $20,000 just because I can. I have 55 million and I like to help people." This is what I don't understand about the details of all of this. So he orders these escorts through an app. Allegedly, it was said it was for $5,000 US, right? Or did he just use the app to order these escorts? And it was said that the hotel lobby was well aware of these escorts coming in. How do you order two escorts on an app, not provide any form of payment before they arrive? I don't understand that. So you can order escorts on an app and they just show up and then you pay them, and then it's two escorts. You would think that you'd have to provide maybe like a upfront fee or something for these escorts in order for them to arrive, because you would imagine how many people actually would do this. They get on an app, and if you don't put like a payment towards an escort, then it would be probably a lot of people that would be set up for services that would never happen or occur. I've never ordered an escort, so I just have a lot of questions about how all of that would work. Here's another piece of information that I thought was also very important. Sources are saying that a Rolex watch was also found missing from Liam's hotel room. A Rolex watch, very expensive type of jewelry piece. They cost a lot of money, right? So typically people don't just leave them out. When I was looking at some of the fan photos, hours before his death, I didn't see Liam wearing a Rolex watch, or a watch for that matter. You could pretty much see this in photos, like he's not wearing a watch. So was Liam wearing this watch when he was going out? Like, did he get to wear the watch at all while he was staying at this hotel? I kind of wondered, did it go missing after his death? Did he get robbed? Was he aware that his watch was missing before his death? I mean, it's a lot of questions that this brings up, right? Now check out this video. This is him hugging fans. There are so many videos out there like this where he's hugging fans, right? In this video, you can actually see him wearing what looks to be a watch. So even though he doesn't have this watch on these pictures, he had the watch on at some point when he was greeting his fans. These are just new pieces of information that we're finding out as things are being uncovered, you guys. I definitely have a lot of questions, and I find this whole situation to be very suspect. I continue to find this whole situation to be very suspect. Another thing I found very suspect is that Rolling Stone was very quick to try to basically educate the masses to let us know that Liam had not signed anything before his death. That's great. And I also heard that a lot of backlash was given to people that were trying to release singles of Liam while the investigation is still ongoing. Because like I said, you have to wonder, right? Who is going to profit from Liam's death musically, right? Typically when a celebrity dies, and it happened again with Selena Quintanilla, Kurt Cobain You think of all the celebrities that have died, right? And typically their names get bigger after death and people are wanting to buy their music. Suddenly you have a newfound fan base, never purchased their music before, but suddenly they are because they felt inclined to. They become fans of the music. Often you're moved by the way in which they died, especially if it was something as tragic as Liam. That will generate a new audience and newfound interest in music that Liam might have created before his death that maybe was never released, right? Or even older One Direction music. I'm glad that the Argentinian police do not feel like this was intentional at Liam's part, or that this was, anything like that. I still feel like there needs to be a thorough investigation, and I hope it's conducted the way it needs to be. You let me know your thoughts in the comments as we're reviewing this. Of course, we'll continue to shed light into what is going on and as information is coming about regarding Liam Payne. I will see you guys on the next one. Rabbits out. Bye, guys.